Guys, I'm pretty much heartbroken. We put these new bars on here, and I wanted to try this camera at a different spot. So I had it on here. I had lens guards on it. As I was twisting it, it fell out of my hand. It fell to the ground. The lens guards broke away, and look. It spider webbed that lens. So I'm just going to use the backside to get myself and video that way for a while. I did this before when I was out in Texas and really screwed up the camera bad. I'm pretty sure that's going to mess that up. I'm on a video today and see how it looks 360, but I probably won't have any 360 videos for a while until I can get that fixed. So anyways, heartbroken about damaging the camera. That new lens will cost me about $200 to change it, so it'll be a while before I get that done. Got to save some money up. Either way, guys, let's go have a good day looking at the fall foliage and the leaves up on Blue Ridge Parkway. All right, so I'm down in Lenore, headed up to the parkway, and traffic is absolutely horrific. I believe because it's the peak weekend for the leaves along the Blue Ridge Parkway over on this end by the Viaduct near Grandfather Mountain, it's probably going to be very crowded up there. But if you follow the channel for long, you know I like to ride Highway 90, which is what I'm on right now. It's going to take me over to 181, and then I'll take it up to the parkway and come back over to 321 to make a loop and go home. Well, I like not to have made it today. While I was in all that heavy traffic there in Lenore, this lady, an elderly lady, but either way, she pulled out in front of me about 50 yards in front of me as I was going 45 miles an hour. Thank the good Lord for ABS and my riding experience to know to get on the brakes and hold on to them. I did the emergency braking. I didn't have the camera on, so you guys aren't going to be able to see the look on my face, but I nearly needed to go home and change my britches. I came to stop about 3 feet from her driver's door, and I was glaring at her, which she probably couldn't see because my shield was down, but oh my goodness, a lot of stuff flashed through my mind right then. And either way, God protected me. I'm still going to keep on this ride. I've decided to go up to the parkway, and I want to go over and see my dad, who I haven't seen since the very beginning of COVID. He and my stepmother really didn't want to have any company during COVID, and my dad and I don't have the closest of relationships. I've shared this on the channel before, but my parents divorced when I was 2, and so we've had an up and down relationship, but I love my father. I'm just not close with my father, and I wish I were, but we've never developed that close bond that most, I guess, fathers and sons develop. And my dad worked on the railroad for years. He has a very hard time hearing. It's even worse now. I was talking to my brother yesterday, and he's pretty much saying my dad his hearing is almost completely gone. So when I get up here to the Brown Mountain Overlook, I'm going to call over to the house and make sure they're okay to have company. And I'm going to go see my dad. I'm going to ride up the mountain, see my dad, and take in this beautiful fall scenery. Now, we're still pretty low in elevation right now. See if I can tell us how low we are. So right now we're about 1,200 feet of elevation. And so the leaves down here are just starting to change. But we'll see what they look like as we get higher up on the mountain. When we get up on the parkway, we'll be up to 4,000, 5,000 feet of elevation, I believe. 3,500 to 5,000 feet, somewhere like that, along the parkway. And we'll see what that looks like. All right, guys, I'll check back in with you later. All right, guys, we are on 181. We're at about 1,100 foot of elevation. We're going to climb up to the Blue Ridge Parkway. On the way up to the Blue Ridge Parkway, I stopped at the Brown Mountain Overlook to give us some drone footage of the leaves. Man, they were spectacular this weekend. All right, man, I have to ask, is that a Husqvarna motorcycle? Okay. I don't know that I've ever seen one.
Yeah, I mean, they've been making dirt bikes for a long time.
Okay.
But they just started making street bikes again a couple years ago.
All right. So how long have you had it?
Since June.
Okay. You liking it?
Yeah, it's fun.
It's a cool little bike, man.
Yeah.
I guess it's 401 cc's.
Yep.
Liquid cooled.
Pretty fun.
It's like a good little bike to rip around on, man.
Yeah, it is.
Awesome. Man, that's a cool little bike.
Yeah, thank you.
Check it out. You'll probably be on YouTube, and I got a YouTube channel, so I'm going to
Okay.
talk about it. But man, you got your bags. Yeah. Now, what's the longest trip you've taken on it?
I did a five night trip through Montague National Forest.
Wow. So kind of almost like dual sport, on and off the road a little bit, like gravel roads?
A little bit of gravel road. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, the tires are pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
A little bit of gravel.
Yeah, it's a lightweight bike, so you'll be able to rip around in there. That's awesome, man. Well, thanks for talking to me, man. I'm Tim.
No problem. Aiden.
Aiden, nice to meet you, man. Be safe.
All right, thanks.
All right, buddy. I had to check that bike out, guys. How cool is that, guys? I was getting ready to pull away from the stop here, and Aiden pulled in with a Husqvarna 400cc motorcycle. I never even knew Husqvarna made motorcycles. But that's pretty cool, man. And he kind of does touring on it. He did a 5-day trip through a national forest, so I guess he was camping and all that stuff. That is pretty awesome, man. As Wood Jr. would say, give Aiden 2 big thumbs up. Cool meeting him, man. He graduated from West Virginia University. He had West Virginia license tag on his bike. But he has moved down to Charlotte. He's just up here enjoying the weather and the leaves, just like I am today. All right, guys, let's see here. We are at 2,900 feet elevation and headed on up to the parkway. All right, catch you a little bit. Well, while I was at the Overlook, I tried to call my father's house and got no answer, so I guess I'll have to delay the plans to go by and visit he and my stepmother. You know, the day didn't turn out the way I planned. Brother Nick was supposed to ride up here with me. He was unable to come, and now I'm not able to go see my dad, but we're still going to go to the Parkway and enjoy the day. I hope you guys are enjoying the video. If you are, let me down in the comments and consider subscribing to my channel. Okay, guys, let's enjoy these views along the Blue Ridge Parkway. Guys, we stopped here for just a minute at the Grandfather Mountain Overlook. We're right at 4,100 feet here. The Grandfather Mountain is almost 6,000 feet. So that's Grandfather Mountain out there. Look at these beautiful colors, man. What you can't see is right back around the curve this way, you can see down to the lake, and it's just real beautiful out there. People were stopping to take pictures, but yeah, one more view of Grandfather Mountain. Just a few people on the parkway today. But can you blame them? I mean, man. All right, guys, let's go across the viaduct. This area, the Blue Ridge Parkway, is one of the most popular and most photographed areas anywhere along the entire parkway. It's also one of my favorite places to go. God's beauty in such display. Let's enjoy.
This is a good a day as any to start the rebuilding of life. The roads that lay open are many when the old one's gone under the knife. And I can feel the sun on my skin, beginning to thaw from within.
Guys, if you didn't come up here this weekend, you probably missed it this year because the wind is blowing pretty heavily, and I don't think the leaves up this high are going to make it much longer. Last year when I came up here, I was a week too late, so this area was pretty bare, and all the color was beneath me. But this year the color is right at this level and lower. And you know, it looks like maybe it's not as vibrant above us, but the spectrum of the range is spectacular where it's at right now.
But they've all gone out and opened up this car. And when I feel the wind on my face, all that ever was is a rage. Today and not tomorrow, there's no time to borrow.
Go through to one of my favorite overlooks. Alright guys, I know it's going to be a little windy, but yeah. So, we're here at the Wilson Creek Valley. We're at 4,300 feet of elevation. And like I said, normally on a clear day, you can see Charlotte down there. Don't know how well this is picking up because of all the wind. It's kind of hazy today, but man, look at the beautiful colors. And there again, that's Grandfather Mountain back over there. So we're not too far from Grandfather Mountain. Having a great day. Continue on down the parkway and make our look back home. All right, guys, I'll catch you in a little bit.
Time to borrow today. Well, something's gotta give today. It's a good day to
I guess there'll be no parking here. Isn't that beautiful, guys? Guys, I decided to stop here for just a minute. I always like to stop here at this barn. I think it's beautiful. I like old barns. And today, look at all the colors that are on there today. And we are a little further away from Grandfather Mountain, so that is Grandfather Mountain back there in the distance. And it's called Grandfather Mountain because it's supposed to look like a old man laying down. You can see his chin and his face. You can't see the whole thing because of that ridge between here and there, but that's Grandfather Mountain. And we're right outside of Julian Price's place in Moses Cone Park along the Blue Ridge Parkway. So, about done, ready to head to the house. All right, guys. This traffic goes all the way back to Viaduct, so that's probably, I don't know, man, 15, 18 miles from here. Yeah, that amount of that. Guys, I appreciate you riding along with me today. Had a good day up on the Parkway. I wasn't able to go see my dad, but I'll save that for another day, I guess. And we're going to go on down the grade here, head on back home. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you like this kind of content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so whenever you're aware whenever I put up new content. And come back and ride with me again sometime. I hope everybody has a blessed day, and I'll catch you guys on the next ride. Let's just enjoy the ride going down the grade here for a minute to close out the video.
Something's got